Alright, so I'm here with my boy Kevin. Say what up, Kevin.
Hey, man.
We're waiting in line now to get to board the train, right? The train says it's going to take, let's see, 40 minutes or something like that, right? So here's the line to take us down to the departing track. So we're about to be on the train, yo. There's two lines here. We're only a few people back. The train is leaving in like 15 minutes and nothing is fucking happening. That's basically the norm here. Nothing fucking happening. And fanning yourself, it's not helping. It's hot as shit in this metro. So Kevin, how do you feel about that?
Got it.
You're enjoying yourself, huh? We made it through the ticket. They decided, oh shit, the train is leaving, so they should let us go to the train, right? Because otherwise we're gonna miss that shit. It's amazing, man. Sometimes the way they deal with shit here, it's amazing. Anyways, almost on the train, right? We're leaving from platform 6, which I guess it has to be this train, because there's no train on the other side. Or no, it is, but it's not even here yet. It's amazing, because we're leaving from platform 6. So, where are you at, train? Yeah, not here yet. Alright, so the train has started to move. Luckily we're in the fast train. It's about 45 minutes. There are other trains that could take like an hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours or whatever. Kevin is already hitting up his sandwich. Acting like this is a long ass train ride. He's like, I came prepared. We didn't come prepared because we don't have any fucking drinks, right? And I was just commenting, this lady next to us has this big thing of water. And I would really like to sip, but I'm not gonna ask. So, note to self, bring water on the train, right? It's important. Anyways, I'll see you in like 45 minutes, yo. Welcome to Girona, yo. Are we going, I guess, to the escalator. Los turistas. Always queues, always queues. When you get off the train at Girona, you come over here to the bus station. There's several windows. If you come to number 2, which is the Tiesa 1920 La España, this is the bus you take. The going and return is €7.40, right? And we're leaving at 2:05 to go to Besalú, and then we can come back whenever we want. She said the buses, they leave every hour, more or less. Anyway, so next stop, the bus. Oh shit!
The funny thing...
We are in the bus depot. It's either this train, which nobody is on, or this train where there's a woman on it. It says going to Besalú. Mind you, it says it's 12 minutes before the bus departs, and the doors are closed. You can't get on. This one says free Wi-Fi, so I hope it's that one. But yeah, so we can't get on the bus. I assume there's AC in there. Instead, we're sweating our ass off in this underground bus depot. So departing in 12 minutes, should be like 45 minutes or an hour on the bus, then we'll get there. We're in the bus now, headed over to Besalú from Girona. It's quite nice. This is a Mercedes-Benz, right? Look at these seats, right? Look at Kevin drinking water. Anyway, so I think this is like 45 minutes or something like that to get to Besalú. And then, yeah. But this thing is pretty comfortable. The AC is on. It's like 32 degrees outside, so it's pretty hot. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's hot. Anyways, see you when we get there, yo. Alright, so I don't know if you could see this, but it says the Adjournment de la Comtale Via de Besalú. Probably can't see it. Just arrived here. It is hot as shit. Like, I think it's 35 plus degrees. You're sweating like a monster. We got people eating at this restaurant. What is that name of that restaurant?
Victoria.
This is not the one, huh?
Well, 50 for menu. It's not cheap. I mean, that's the Barcelona part.
So these streets are pretty cute, right? Looks like old medieval style buildings. And we passed the bridge on the way in. So we're headed that way because there's supposed to be a cool restaurant at the base of the bridge. So we'll see how it is. We will be back. So let's talk about Besalú, Spain. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's a town in the comarca of Gorocha, in Girona, Catalonia, Spain. The town's importance was greater in the early Middle Ages as capital of the county of Besalú, whose territory was roughly the same size as the current comarca de Gorocha, but sometimes extended as far as the Corribieres, Aude in France. And I'm for sure saying that wrong. Anyway, Wilfrid de Harry, credited with the unification of Catalonia, was Count of Besalú. The town was also the birthplace of Ramon Vidal, a medieval troubadour. Besalú was designated as a historical national property in 1966. The town's most significant feature is its 12th century Romanesque bridge over the Fluvia River, which I'm probably saying that wrong as well. This features a gateway at its midpoint. The Church of Saint Pere was consecrated in the year of 1003. The town features arcaded streets and squares and also a restored mikveh, a ritual Jewish bath dating from the 11th or 12th century, as well as remains of a medieval synagogue. Located in the lower town near the river, Besalú also hosts the Museum of Miniatures, created by the jeweler and art collector Luis Carreras. That museum seems to be shit. We walked by it, looked inside, I was not impressed, so we didn't pay the €5 admittance. Not very expensive, but to see tiny little things created inside of pistachios, not my thing. If it's yours, definitely check it out. One thing to note about Besalú's history is the name Besalú is derived from the Latin bisundunum, meaning a fort on a mountain between two rivers. How creative. It is also the historical capital of the county of La Gorocha. Again, I'm probably saying it wrong. One key date is the year 894, when Besalú was converted to the county with its own dynasty. The county changed from Lemporada to El Ripolles in the year 1111. Besalú lost its independence for historical reasons in favor of the county of Barcelona. Centuries later, Besalú started a decadent period, worsened by redemptions, wars with the French, and Carlists. In 1966, Besalú was declared a site of historical and artistic importance. The monument is circled by the ancient wall from roughly the 12th to 14th century. Unfortunately, only parts of the original walls still exist today. The urban configuration of the site is almost identical to the original layout. Without a doubt, the medieval bridge is the emblem of the town, of an angular design with 7 uneven arcs and 2 towers. The part of the town nearest the bridge has many narrow streets that belong to the ancient Jewish quarter. It is in this area where you will find the mikveh, the purification baths, which date from roughly the 12th century and demonstrate the presence of an important Jewish community.
Okay, let's get to the important stuff. Would I recommend going to Besalú if you were in Barcelona? Well, that really depends. And if you're asking for my opinion, and of course this is subjective, I would say it depends on a couple factors. Number one, do you have a car? If you have a car, rented or otherwise, then it's a lot easier to get here. If you do not, then you're taking a train from Barcelona to Girona and then a bus from Girona to Besalú. That is quite a lot of traveling to see a bridge. The bridge is great. It's over 1,000 years old and you wouldn't even guess it. Through restorations, it's in great shape. But to see a bridge? And then the lake. The lake is cool, but there are far better looking lakes. I saw some people swimming in it. It's super green. It's probably fine. But would I come here for the lake? Or just for the bridge? No, I would not. For the Museum of Miniatures? Definitely not. Now the streets are cool. The Romanesque kind of vibe of the merchant style. It's very close quartered, and I imagine people selling trinkets during the medieval times and maybe swords, etc. But now it's filled with shops that sell garbage. Touristy junk for anybody who comes to the town. It's very beautiful. But again, my answer depends on how easy is it for you to get here. Now, if you don't have a car and you travel to Girona or Figueres because you were planning to spend time there and you had an extra day or even a half day, you don't need a day in Besalú. A couple hours is fine. You can see everything. Now, I'm disappointed that the restaurant Ponvel that we were planning to go to was closed. Because the only thing I can tell you is the restaurant that we went to was garbage. The lamb leg that we had was so garlicky. And besides the garlic, that was the only flavor. And it was 14 euros. If I wanted to have a bad lamb for 14 euros, I could have got that in Barcelona. Well, I could also get a good lamb, right? So, overall, a beautiful place. I mean, look at this view. But would I come here just to come here? No. If I was in the area, yes. If I had a car, yes. Anyways, guys, make up your own mind. If you check out the city, please leave some link in the comments to your video or your photos. Let me get back to this video. And again, we are going to travel to Girona. We'll do a little bit of walking there, and I'll see you in a bit.
paying for shit.
How much is it?
€2.50.
Five. But what are some examples of what you will see?
It's pretty cool.
What is it? Oh, it's a little house.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And the shell. And the pistachio shell.
This is what happens when you have too much fucking free time. That's a pistachio, so.
Yeah.
Anyway. Sweet. Although there's a fan here. That part's nice.
20 of those.
That's what you pay €5 to see, huh?
Prices are not mentioned.
All right, so we have now done Besalú, and yeah, there's not really fucking a whole lot. In fact, we're waiting on the bus. It just arrived. It leaves at 5:03. Let me show you the main street into the town. That's the bus right there. So, as you can see, that's our bus. There's not really shit. There's not really shit here. In fact, the problem is the next bus leaves in 2 hours. So we need to make this bus, otherwise we're screwed. And there's nothing to do in this town. You can see the bridge. There's a museum of miniatures, which is bullshit. There's a crap church that was closed. There's a synagogue somewhere that I think was closed as well. And so yeah, I think you should do this trip if maybe you have a car. Otherwise, don't take a bus, because this is like a whole lot of nothing for a whole lot of trip. Anyways, it's pretty cool. I'll be back once we get in Girona. We're at the bus early. This shit left 10 minutes before it's scheduled to even get there. And it's already on its way out. It's like, fuck it, who cares? I was there early, so I'm out. We would have been stuck for 2 more hours waiting if we missed this shit. Anyways, now in the bus, I'll show you a little about what's going on. So here we are. This is inside Girona. This is the river that crosses, right? And if I pan around, we got some booths right here selling some stuff. Tourists. It doesn't look like the water goes on the side. Let's go look. Oh, the water doesn't go through, right? It doesn't look so clean though. Anyway, this must be the area most people go to, like downtown and different parts like that, right? So, look at the buildings. Look at this guy checking me out, thinking if he should pickpocket me. It'd be amazing if I break his jaw today. Anyway, so let's see what kind of things they have here. Kev!
Where's that building? The Casa?
I don't know, but let's go to the museum. I think they probably have an easier time here than Barcelona.
An easier what? Oh,
Easier time. But I suppose it's dangerous to be walking around filming with your phone, right?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because they come in, they grab it, and they run.
Right.
I'm tired right now, too. How fuck are the shits?
I wouldn't be able to run. Yeah.
Kevin, get him! Fuck.
Okay. I'll pay for another phone. I'm not gonna run.
This is like Passage del Born, but bigger.
Yeah.
And no clubs. Just restaurants, cafes.
Probably at night it's dead.
Okay, so you've seen some of Girona and you're about to see some more, but why don't I give you some history? Girona is a city in Catalonia, Spain, at the confluence of the rivers Ter, Onyar, Gilagans, and Güell, and has an official population of 99,013 as of January 2017. It is the capital of the province of the same name and of the comarca of the Girones. It is located 99 kilometers or 62 miles northeast of Barcelona. Girona is one of the major Catalan cities. The first historical inhabitants in the region were Iberians. Girona is the ancient Gironda, a city of Ostani. Later, the Romans built a citadel there. which was given the name of Gironda. The Visigoths ruled Girona until it was conquered by the Moors in 715. Finally, Charlemagne reconquered it in 785 and made it one of the 14 original counties of Catalonia. It was wrestled temporarily from the Moors, who recaptured it in 793. From this time until the Moors were finally driven out in 1015, the city repeatedly changed hands and was sacked several times by the Moors. This city saw a lot of war, right? Wilfrid the Hairy incorporated Girona into the county of Barcelona in 878. Alfonso I of Aragon declared Girona a city in the 11th century. The 12th century saw the Jewish community of Girona flourish, having one of the most important Kabbalistic schools in Europe. The rabbi of Girona, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, Moshe ben Naaman Girondi, was appointed the great rabbi of Catalonia. The presence of the Jewish community in Girona came to an end in 1492, when the Catholic monarchs outlawed Judaism throughout Spain and Jews were given a choice either to convert or be thrust into exile. Today, the Jewish quarter or call is one of the best preserved in Europe and is a major tourist attraction. On the north side of the city is the Montjuic. The Montjuic, basically a medieval Catalan term for the Hill of the Jews, was an important religious cemetery. Okay, so what do I think of this city? The small streets are really cute. There's lots of little shops and twists and turns. In fact, if you go to Girona, you do not need to work out that day. This should be called the city of stairs or the city of ups and down hills, etc. Your legs, your calves, your glutes, everything is going to get a workout. It's great. The city has a cathedral that's definitely worth checking out. The old fortifications are really beautiful. It's also a metropolitan city. There are tons of shops and little places to eat. I wish that instead of eating in Besalú, we had eaten in Girona. It seems like we may have had better luck. So, I really think that this city is worth checking out. You can probably spend a day or two here, no problem. It's only 40 minutes away by fast train from Barcelona. And if you have a car, I think it's less than a 40-minute drive. So definitely, if you're looking for a day trip, I give this one a thumbs up. Check it out if you're in the area, and please, in the comments, leave what you think. Guys, I haven't done a travel video before, and I shot this one entirely on my cell phone. Granted, it may have been better if I shot it with a regular camera, but I thought, how cool would it be able to do to shoot a whole travel video with a cell phone? And I shot it on purpose in vertical mode. And the reason I did so is so I had room on the sides to add information, memes, or animated GIFs, etc. What do you think? Did you enjoy this video? Is it too long? Did you get a good feel for the cities? Please give me your comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. Until next time, guys, I'm out.